It's Week 18 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Eagles, and it comes...
Shit.
Next.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side caught by Ridley. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Into the secondary, past the 40. Fights through it.
Look at this.
Touchdown.
Look at that.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh my God. That wasn't just a travesty. Look at that there.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems
Wow.
there. And that makes the score 7-0.
They let this nigga bust up the middle for 80 yards.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now Murray off play action. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one caught by Beasley. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darius Slayton, 77 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Wow, they on that bus.
Big connection on that one. 39 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Kelly. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
No, sorry.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. From the 31, Hurts. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Panther football to start quarter number 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Kelly. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
He'll be hoping to make it. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Dancing to his left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Darius Slayton with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I said just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not 4 verts? One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Now here's a throw that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to break those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lob one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Steps away to his left. And got his man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards...
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Open man is Quintez Cephus.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. fair to say hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. First down, Murray sliding out of the pocket. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He's got a man, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Goodness.
Darius
Oh,
Slayton
getting
on
hurt.
his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles had 6 to 3.
Oh.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's just been looking for some space. And I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be fielded at the 17. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And control of the... Ball switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Murray now. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. A final shot before half from Murray, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darius Slayton as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these two coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Indeed, Coach, thanks very much. And that snow you alluded to showing no signs of stopping, at least in the foreseeable future. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Room here to run. And just shutting him off there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Durden, 87 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Those are the runs the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On second down now, it's Kelly, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll drop to throw, and this is going to be incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
7 yards, the pickup there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Murray. Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Flushed out right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big 1st down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat, in every meeting with reporters. This week, he kind of said, I've had enough, and I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
To throw, it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Caught on the right side by Jones. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 6. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Now Murray. Being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. He finds his man, complete. It's Joseph. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Joseph. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. Jones has it. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game. Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this to Nwangu. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Hurts sets up to throw it. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job. Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And then the other phrase.
41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. On 1st and 10, here's Murray rolling to his right. That ball caught by Slayton. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in. Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. That is Tomlinson, who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. They'll roll him out right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen darted with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles continue to roll. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
After that incompletion, I almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and kind of look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions? It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They've had him on the run throughout.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing fourth quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game for him. They've had him on the run, had him off balance. He's got to find a way to make some big-time throws down the stretch.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Joseph. He's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Second down, another shot for Jones.
I'm right here. The game be over in 2 minutes.
Here back to his own 6. 2 yards the loss.
She say what?
3rd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
What she
it
say?
has been a one-sided affair. Football here as we get you reset.
2 minutes
They've
is
got a
almost
3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. To throw is Murray.
2 minutes left on the clock, baby.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Sam Hubbard. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. man complete. It's Joseph. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guy